Hello, church family. This is Pastor Carlos Navarrete, and I just wanted right here in the middle of the week to greet you and let you know that I'm praying for you and that I'm so excited about what God has for us this week, our Missions Emphasis Week here at Greater Rhode Island. First of all, let me just ask you to pray. Remember, we don't have a midweek service tonight, so we won't have our prayer summit. But would you spend some minutes in prayer? I hope you and your family will pull out that family prayer time devotion and just spend a minute in prayer. Ask God to speak to all of our hearts over the next couple of nights. Secondly, would you prepare? I want to challenge you to get your family together and just determine we're going to do our very best to get to the services. I want to just say this. These are the moments when you need to seize an opportunity. You know, we've had a hard time really advertising and communicating and getting all the missionaries here this week. And it's been a little bit of a challenge to really plan out. And so because of that, we weren't able to maybe announce this conference as much as we normally would have. But let me just assure you of something. That makes this week no less important. In fact, I really believe it's more important than it's ever been before in light of the things happening in our world right now. I want to challenge you to make sure that you're here. If you don't come, I think you're going to miss an opportunity. Two great opportunities. One, to fulfill the purpose for which God has you here. You know, as this world struggles right now with their mental health and their emotions, I want to say to you, church family, that I really believe that is when we give and we get involved in the purpose for which God has us here. And our purpose is to get the gospel out. That all of a sudden God gives us peace and gives us, if you will, joy. And blessings come that we can't find any other way. And so it's not selfish. It is for you that I want to challenge you to be here. Secondly, I want to encourage you to be here to enjoy Dr. Don Sisk. You know, I don't think there's a human that's done more for world evangelization, world missions in our lifetime than Dr. Don Sisk. God's used him to help raise millions and perhaps even billions of dollars in the last 50 to 65 years of ministry by just being an encouragement to churches. We have a joy and we have a real treat to be able to have him with us. God's going to use him, and I hope that you won't miss it. Lastly, let me say this. I want to challenge you to stay faithful now as we head into this fall of ministry. Let me encourage you to pray the next 2-3 weeks here up to the election. Let's beseech the throne of grace. Let's take advantage of the chance we have to change history maybe by praying, because everything changes when we seek God's face. Let's long for, let's pray for revival, and let's expect it from God. And then lastly, let me remind you, as we head into the flu season, if you've had any symptoms or if you just haven't been feeling well, I want to encourage you. Many of you have used extreme caution just by staying home and watching the live stream. You've let me know, Pastor, I'll be home, but I'll be watching. We're going to be quarantining just in case. We've had some contact tracing and so on. And I appreciate that more than you know. Please continue to use caution and make sure that you're only here if you absolutely feel like you are healthy enough to be. If not, take advantage of our live stream. What a great ministry that's become. I love you. I thank God for you. I'm looking forward to what God's going to do in our hearts this week. I look forward to seeing you. May the Lord richly bless you.